looks like we're live again, hopefully. So I want to make sure this looks good. Let's see here. Editing a YTP live. Oh boy, how exciting. Okay, let's minimize this. Let's go back to here. And I want to make sure this actually looks good. Okay, so I'm realizing something that's a problem right now. I've got this little window here that's just being an issue, so I'm just going to delete that. It's supposed to be the chat, but I can't really figure out how to get that to work, so let's get rid of that. I can just look at the chat on here. The reason for that, the reason I tried to put that there is so that you guys could see the chat, but I guess it doesn't really matter, honestly. So yeah, let's just go out of this. Okay. So now I think we're live streaming again. I'm going to check the live stream health to make sure that, okay, yeah, we don't need this. That's supposed to be the chat. We're going to check the live stream health. Okay, good. It looks like we're green. That means awesome. This is perfect. Okay. Whew. Okay, okay. All right. We're back now. All right, so I'm going to share this again. Make sure everyone starts coming in and seeing stuff now. Just a bit of a delay while diagnosing stream issues. Live again. And then I'll copy and paste the link. Okay, so I messaged the ICRT chat again, and now we are back. And now we should be getting some more people coming in now. So, this is good. I'll wait for them to come in, and I'll also just kind of see what happens. Waiting for a couple more people to show up. But I see official DocSen is here, which is good. We've got a couple people. And yeah, that kind of a break there was just so that I could kind of get stuff working. I wanted to make sure that the audio sounded correct, make sure that the video was going to work, make sure that the volumes weren't completely messed up. I'm still having a problem with volume being an issue, so you have to turn your volume way up. So I'll message the chat now, make sure everyone sees that. Turn your volume way up. Okay, all right, so it looks like a couple people are here, so I'm gonna get started now. Alex, yeah, I noticed you're here. So this is actually a live stream of a YTP of you, so you might be a little bit scared. Don't be. I've only made you kidnap a few people so far. And that's a reference to a joke I made. So, let's see. We've got 5 people watching. So I guess what I'll do now is start playing through what I have so far. The problem is with this YTP, or with this video editor, is that when you end up layering a ton of stuff on top of it, on top of each other, like effects, and then color adjustments, and then sound effects, and then changing the speed of things, and then doing volume adjustment, all that. When you do a bunch of layering of stuff like that, it tends to kind of slow down the audio a little bit, or it slows down the video, so it can't render it as quickly as it normally would be able to. So you might experience some lag when watching this, but I will play for you what I have so far. So here we go. Hopefully you guys can hear this. You should be able to.
Should we just get started?
Yeah. Let's get started. If you were stuck on the West Coast, would you quit kidnapping ladies? No.
Oh gosh. I actually got into it when everyone had no one would know.
Okay, it's up again. I don't think I'm subscribed. Flash Domino.
As you can see, my last risky project, I don't ever build lines. It is terrible.
Well, that was extremely terrible. You could not see anything happening. So I'll play each individual segment. Hopefully it ends up working a little bit better. Yeah, you guys could see a couple of funny jokes in there, hopefully. But it gets really confusing because you can't really tell what's going on. So yeah, I'll play each individual segment again. Hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. So there's this first one here. Let's try this again.
Should we just get started?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get started. If you were stuck on the West Coast, would you quit kidnapping ladies? Loot.
Oh, okay. So a little bit of an edit that I did yesterday got deleted. So that's an issue.
No.
It's really laggy. Oh, hey, Dominic King. I'm actually editing a YTP of the West Coast Builders Q&A.
Loot. No.
Oh my god. Okay, so what I gotta do now, I think my computer's just gonna completely die because I'm trying to live stream at the same time as I'm trying to do these crazy effects. So I wouldn't be surprised if my computer completely gives out. But it's worth a shot. Damn, I'm not kidnapping any ladies. Yeah, well, you are in here. Sorry about that.
No.
Oh, that's a pretty face right there. Amazing.
No.
So yeah, Alex, there's this one scene where you're like playing with the cushions on the chair. So it's a pretty great joke. Quality. Yep. So far, I've not made very much use of effects, like the mirrors and stuff like that. I want to, but unfortunately, none of them are working all that well. I want to do one with like, well, you'll see.
I actually got into
Oh, okay. So this one here is my favorite joke so far. I think it ended up turning out really great. You'll see. This one should play through pretty well. Here we go.
I actually got into when everyone and no one was real.
That's a pretty good one right there. And this one's one of my favorites as well. This one's pretty good.
I don't think I'm subscribed to Flash Domino.
As you can see, my last risky project, I don't ever build lines. It was terrible.
Okay, so this part's lagging a little bit, but let's see if we can get it to work.
As you can see, my last risky project, I don't ever build lines.
Hold on. Get it. Come on.
It was terrible.
There we go. Okay, so Joel, I noticed Joel is here. So I hope you'll like this part, the JonTron reference.
As you can see, my last.
Okay, so I hope to actually this one I don't particularly like this one, this effect here. So I'm gonna see if I can get a better one for that. I've noticed that some people are using, like in other YTPs, they're using one that's like this one. It's just like a drain effect. So I'm gonna see if I can get this. Oh my god, it's so long. Why in the heck is it so long? Shorten it. Shorten it. Okay. And let's go into this and start keyframing some stuff. So let's do it on, we want it to be, where even is it now? Position. Oh, perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Freaking amazing. Awesome. Yes, definitely. Okay, and then as we go through, I don't even know if we need to change anything. I think it might just... Wait, what? Oh, what? Very confusing. Okay, well, I guess we're starting it here then. Okay, so here's where we're going to start the drain effect. and we want it to start right about here, and it's gonna look beautiful. Yeah, this one's the best effect that there can be. Decrease it a little bit, and then just increase the size. There we go. And then as we move through it, I want it to kind of move along with his nose. So it looks good now. Okay, there's a moment here. Hey, I'm glad you aren't making one of me in this live stream. Well, don't count yourself out so soon. Yeah, you probably should. I'm not going to. But I might include like a little reference here and there to other YTPs if it ends up being relevant. So, you know what? I might as well just move this thing around and just make, make everything look so weird. Okay, let's do this and make the degree a lot bigger. Oh God, not that big. No. Ridiculous, not ungodly. Come on, let's not make this so bad. And yes, Domino Trampoline, this is Cyberlink Power Director. And hello, the Variety Guy. Everyone make sure to turn up their volume like a lot. And that's good. What if we inverted it? Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, let's change the position here. Let's do right here. Okay, so he's talking about the size of his projects right here. I think what he says is something like.
You see my last risky project.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love this. Okay, that looks really funny. Thank you, Matt's Dominus. I'm gonna try to do a couple more edits of this actually. Let's do make it even more ridiculous. Let's just completely scale the degree up like crazy, so that it ends with like the most ridiculous possible thing, and make the size go down. That's that's brilliant. I love it. And let's make it scale up a lot right here as well. Perfect. So now, hopefully when I play this through, it won't completely crash anything. But let's go. Let's see how ridiculous this gets.
As you can see, my last risky project I don't ever build.
You can't really tell what's going on. That's the problem. Like if you pause on a specific frame, you can be like, heh, that's a funny picture. But it doesn't really play through very well. You can't really tell. You can't really process what's actually going on. So let's keyframe this again. Let's take out the inverse. Let's take out this. We don't want it to invert. We just want it to change the scale and the degree as it goes through, and then come back down again. Yeah, that'll work better. Oh, hey, can I have a shout out? Sure. Icelandic Gaming. That's how shout outs work, right? You just say the name and everyone goes subscribe. Yep. That's how it works.
As you can see, my last risky project I don't ever build.
Okay, that's a little bit better. You can actually tell what's happening now. It like goes all the way in, and then it comes out a little bit, and then it goes into this picture that I took of all these lines. And clearly there are no lines here. Nice video. Can I have a shout out? It's I love your videos. Thank you. I did give you a shout out, by the way. And let's also extend this. I don't know. I took it out because it was like starting too early, but I don't really know why. Whatever. Okay, so let's play this through again. Let's see how it looks.
As you can see, my last risky project I don't ever build lines.
I don't ever build lines. Never. No lines ever.
I don't ever build lines.
And it was terrible.
It was terrible.
All very terrible. Extremely terrible. Thank you for the shout out. I love your videos very much. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so we ready to move on to the next part? I want to do. Okay, so I've been watching a lot of YTPs from other people recently, like some of the most prolific poopers on the internet, and they seem to. I've kind of picked up on four main parts of YTPs. So the first part is sentence mixing, which is basically where you take words and phrases from the original piece of audio and mix them together to make the person say something ridiculous. That's kind of the main one that we saw last year's YTP collaboration. So if you watch that, you kind of know what sentence mixing is. The next kind of genre is like visual aid and auditory aid, or visual supplements. So that's basically when you insert any kind of text or picture, or in some cases audio. So that's what I've done here with inserting the bird flapping sound effect. And there's this picture here of the no lines thing, and then there's a couple of parts where there's text. So there's visual aid. And by the way, I do see your comments. I'll answer them in a second once I'm done talking about this. The third main one is like effects and distortions, and that's basically where I was just working on that here. Wait, where'd it go? I just had it. Oh, did it move over? Oh, that's for a different That's for a different part. Okay, never mind. Effects and distortions were basically just make them look funny by using a distortion of some kind, or an effect. So like anything with a mirror, anything with like stretching it horizontally or vertically, or anything like that. And that also goes for audio too. So if you do any pitch shifting, or like increasing the length of audio, or speeding it up, slowing it down, stuff like that, that's also an effect or a distortion. And then the fourth genre is basically just reversing or looping any kind of sound effect. So you see that a lot in kind of more amateur YTPs, where basically their only source of humor is to just take a funny moment and just loop it over and over again, and make their voice it's not the most creative kind, but it's good for just a really funny moment of just a couple seconds, and then it just goes back into some actually good parts. So those are the four main ones. There's sentence mixing, visual aid, effects and visual aid and auditory aid, and then effects and distortions, and finally reversing and looping. So those are the four main kinds of YTP jokes that you can do. So I'm trying to find a good balance between all four of those kinds. So I think I've done a pretty good job of that so far. And now I'm going to go back to your questions. So when will this come out? I actually don't have any idea when this is going to come out. Right now I've done only one other YTP, and some of you know what it is, some of you don't. I'm not going to show it to you now because I want to keep it secret. I think it's a really, really good one. But hopefully it'll come out by the end of the year. What's the score for the Domino and Machine Awards right now? I have no idea what that means. No idea what you mean by the score. What program is this? Yes, someone mentioned it before. It's CyberLink Power Director. If you want to get really specific, it's CyberLink Power Director 14 Deluxe, I believe. The next question, is it going on Lyle Beat or Jack of All Spades 98? It's actually going on neither. I'm doing this for a collaboration with Chase and Joel. If you don't know who they are, that's the Invention 11 and the RGM Guy 01. They're putting together, along with me, we're putting together another YTP collaboration, and I believe it's going on. I know it's not going on my channel, but it might. I don't know whether they're out of them. I don't know which one it's going on. I don't think we've really talked about that, but yeah, it's not going on my channel. Okay. Oh, the score for Domino and Machine. You mean Dominoes versus Machines? Not Dominoes, not the Domino and Machine Awards. Okay, you meant Dominoes versus Machines. That makes a whole lot more sense. Okay, so yeah, it means I think his poll on his video, Flash Domino's poll on his video, he's winning just by a little bit, and my poll on my video, I'm winning by a considerable amount. So, but the other thing is, his poll actually has more votes. So, it kind of evens out. I don't know. We have to look at it soon. Kill you, please. Oh, well. I don't know how I'm going to do that through the internet, but gladly. No, I'm kidding. Okay, and how long is this live stream is going? How much? Nice sentence there, mate. How much is this live stream going to last? Damano Musica, no, Damano Musica e Gato, I think. We pronounced it wrong in the CCC results. We said Damano Music e Gato, but I think it's actually Damano Musica y Gato, because E is and in Spanish. So, Damano Music and Cat. Makes sense. So yeah, how long is it going to last? It's going to last a couple more, well, no, not hours, until 4 o'clock, around 4 o'clock, because I have company coming over at 4 o'clock. So hopefully I can actually get a little bit more done in that amount of time. So now that we have a couple more people watching, I'm going to play through the whole thing again, and then I'll actually get to starting another joke section. I'll try to do one of those sections where it's just a looping piece of audio and just find a funny section and just kind of loop it, and then, I don't know, maybe put an sorry about that. And then maybe I'll put an effect on it too. Okay, so here we go. This is the first joke. This is talking about getting started, and then Alex kidnaps some ladies.
Should we just get started?
Yeah.
And this part's really slow because it's laggy.
I started. If you were stuck on the West Coast, would you quit kidnapping ladies? No.
Hold on. Okay, so there's this part where it zooms in on his face and then he says no. It's really laggy now because I don't know why, but hopefully we get to see that. So it's right after, if you were stuck on the West Coast, would you quit kidnapping ladies? And then this happens.
No.
And then Alex says in the background, I don't know if you could hear that, he says, oh gosh. I'll try to put this audio a bit. Yeah, let's just go all the way up on this. Hopefully this doesn't do like a complete ear rape, but it might.
Oh gosh.
No, it's not bad. Okay, you can hear my computer probably going insane in the background. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. This part is just kind of another, it's not the best joke. It's not a sentence mix. It's just, he's just flapping the chair back and forth. And we've got some bird flaps in the sound in the background. Okay, and then my favorite joke so far, I believe, maybe it's my favorite joke. Alex urinates on everything.
I actually got into everyone, and no one would know.
Okay, it's stuck again. I don't think I'm subscribed.
And then Alex is not subscribed to Flash Domino, of all things. Oh, how amazing.
I don't think I'm subscribed to Flash Domino.
As you can see, my
Okay, and then there's the JonTron what in the background. So hopefully we can play this through without it lagging. But Alex actually looks up right here, and it's really funny.
As you can see, my
Yeah,
last
there you go. You could kind of see it there. I'll be able to, hopefully I'll be able to render this a little bit better, and then nothing will be laggy. But right now it's dying.
As you can see, my last risky project, I don't ever build lines. It was terrible.
Okay, so that's probably the best I can do for now with the lag. But let's move on to the next section where I'm going to try to put in some kind of funny loop or repeating sound effect. And right here, you notice I've got this entire giant string of just stuff. This is all material of like certain sound bites from the video that I think could be interesting. So I'll play this through, and you guys can actually start suggesting some ideas for places that I could loop audio and make it sound funny, or just possible sentence mix jokes that I could make, because I'm actually going to start doing that too. All right, so here we go. These aren't full-fledged jokes. These aren't actually part of the YTP, but these are just kind of sound bites and sentences and phrases that I think could be possibly used. So here we go.
I can call 911 and stuff. Definitely would
When you sell your soul for 1 million dominoes.
kidnap and sell their body.
Oh, I actually got into this when I was younger. My average time was like 45 seconds. I got into other stuff.
Absolutely nothing else. Why is Alex? It's natural
so that's it. There are a couple really good ones in there that I really want to do. There's this one. Part where Alex says, "I've got a gun." He's actually saying, "I go to gun high school," but it sounds a lot like "I got a gun" when you play it. So I think this might be it.
I got a gun. Oh.
So I'm gonna put text on the screen that says something like "I got a gun," and then Alex is gonna be like, "Oh gosh," or the other Alex. It's not very easy when both people are named Alex. So Flash Domino is gonna react in some way, saying, "Oh no, he's got a gun." I don't know, something funny. I'll have to look through the source material and see if I can find something. Okay, let's see.
I have 5 hair dryers.
I have 5 hair dryers. Let's see what this one is.
It is something.
Oh yeah, this one's another one that I think could be really useful. Alex says it's something I love it's something I would never do, but I love watching. So in the right context, if we get something going here, this could be really funny.
It is something that I would never do, but I love watching.
So yeah, there's that. And then here's one that I wanted to do. This one, he's just saying iron. He just says like iron.
Iron.
So I could do iron over and over again. I got a gun and I will kidnap. That's a good idea, but the problem is I've already used kidnap, and I think it would just be repetitive if I did kidnap again. But I do like I got a gun and I will something. So yeah, I think this is the section where I had ladies.
I don't ever build.
Oh no, this is the I don't ever build lines. Okay, so I'm gonna just start using this iron thing, and what I might do is just put pictures of iron on the screen, so it'll be like iron beams, and then I'll do like the chemical symbol for iron. I'll just do like Fe, and then like the atomic formula, or not atomic formula, atomic number, and stuff like that, and just put them all over the screen. And like every time he says iron, it'll like speed up really quickly. So it'll start out saying it slowly, and then it'll just pick up speed gradually as it goes on, and then just more and more pictures of iron are going to start appearing on the screen. But maybe I don't know. We'll see. Iron. Okay, so Control C, that's copy. Control V, paste. Actually, no, I want to do both of them. So remove Control C and nope, not the end of the whole thing, just the end of this one. And paste. And then we want these. I can't do them at once. I can't do them at the same time. So power tools, we're gonna go video speed, and we want to speed this up. So let's try a clothes iron. Clothes iron. Clothes iron. I got a gun and a clothes iron and a hairdryer. Okay, maybe that's something I could use. I want to do this whole thing with the iron thing, but maybe I could use the iron again. I do like that. Maybe I could combine it with hairdryer. That might be funny. Okay, so 1.9. Oh boy. Come on, computer. Are you really this bad? Iron Man. I did think about Iron Man. That would have been funny. So maybe after this. Oh man. I don't know how Iron Man would fit into this. Maybe I could say, how would I combine Iron Man with anything? It really, I don't know. Let's say Iron Man, kidnapping Iron Man. I got a gun, Iron Man. I got a gun, Iron. Well, okay. I can't use the I got a gun because Burler Awesome Alex is saying that, so I'd have to use something else. I'd have to. I can only combine audio when the same person is saying it, which kind of limits certain things. But yeah. I just messaged Flash Domino Alex about the live stream, and then hopefully he'll start joining in. Okay, wait, Michael, you said no to Iron Man? An Iron Cross and an Iron Man race for the iron part. Okay, that's a good idea. Just make an iron everything. So I'll be like an iron gun and an iron clothespin, or no, what was it? Hair dryer and an iron. Does anything like sound like iron? Like, is there any words that rhyme with iron, or just like end with iron? So like pyron, siren, liarn. I don't think so. All right, how much did I want to increase this by? 9, right? Okay, so now it's 1.9 times the speed. Wait, Michael, you don't want to do the Iron Man thing? I think Iron Man could be funny. Oh, Alex is somewhere else and can't watch the stream? Oh well, that's too bad. Alright, well we've only got 30 minutes left anyway, so let's make the most of it. Let's see what we can do. He had to leave the CC, the chill chat, sorry. Oh well. Okay, let's see how this sounds at least.
Iron.
Oh, come on. What are you doing?
Iron.
Oh, yeah, siren, kind of. But it would be like siren, maybe. It could work. Here's the other thing though, I want to make sure this sounds right.
Iron.
So, we gotta make sure these are split up correctly.
Iron.
Less time in between.
Iron.
Iron. And what we want to do is Control C, Control V, unlink, delete the video, and then edit the audio. Wave editor. Okay, so I'm going to open up Wave Editor, and this is just the audio editor in Power Director. It looks kind of like the program is crashing, but it doesn't crash, obviously, because it actually closes out Power Director first. Just looked up words that rhyme with iron, and I don't think they exist. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't exist. Doesn't sound like, I can't think of any, so yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. Alright, so it's importing the audio file. I don't know why it's taking so long, but whatever. That's cool. There we go. Now it's loaded up. So here's what the soundbite is.
Iron.
So what I want to do is change the speed of this and then make it just go super incredibly fast. Okay. That's good enough, I guess. And then maybe I can edit it even more in the actual project. Maybe increase the volume again. Or not increase the volume, increase the speed. Okay, so I'm also looking at this now, and it says the stream health is bad. But are you guys experiencing any difficulty? It seems like I'm watching the live stream here live. I'm watching the live stream live. And I mean, I don't have the audio on because that's just going to be distracting to me. But, oh, what the heck? Okay, it's back on green. Now it's back on red. Okay. That seems to be a completely randomly generated color at this point. I don't trust it at all. So, never mind. I mean, I will ask you guys if you guys are experiencing difficulty, but it doesn't seem to be, so. Okay, so maybe I can increase the speed on this too. Audio speed. Modified audio length. Speed multiplier. Okay, let's bump this up to twice the speed. Oh, yeah, you can only go that far anyway. Okay, yeah, maybe this. And what I will do is also increase the pitch. So Control C, Control V. What the heck? Come on, are you seriously? Oh, you're doing that. Oh. I hate that. When you hit the end button, it doesn't go all the way to the end. It goes almost to the end because it's broken or something. I don't know. So you have to do it this way and then drag it so that it's at the end. Oh, it's the worst. Okay, let's see what else is in the chat. Okay, yeah, you guys seem to not have any difficulty. That's good. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Okay, so maybe that would be good. That would be like the best for the end of it. So let's delete that and go back and edit the actual sound pitch. So we're going to change the pitch of it now. So now it's going to sound a lot more like high-pitched and chipmunky. So we're going to pitch shift it and go up. Let's see how this sounds. It's going to be way too high, I bet. Doesn't even sound like words. I'm now going to include the word iron every time I comment on a video. Please don't. Oh my god, this sounds terrible. It literally just sounds like, it sounds like iron at first, and then you just hear it over and over again, and it just completely loses that. Let's see what pitch shift down sounds like. It sounds like a dog. No, it's not what I'm looking for. Okay, maybe I won't actually change the pitch on this. I feel like that might not be a good idea. Oh, okay, we're back. So, okay, so let's just do this. And, oh, you know what? I never even did this one. Okay, so maybe it won't sound quite as bad or repetitive if I'm repeating the two irons back and forth. That might actually make it sound okay. So now it's got to extract the iron. It's got to extract iron. Yep. I meant to say extract audio, but of course I said iron. Of course. So it's extracting the audio now, and here we go. Wave editor is going up. I can't believe I'm doing this over and over again. Literally for just an iron joke. Oh, why are we importing twice? Alright, whatever. So I started this last night after I got home from school, and I actually managed to get about 20 seconds worth of footage, or not footage, but jokes and video. And I'm aiming for about 1.5 minutes, so I've still got, you know, I'm not even a third of the way there, so.
Iron.
Okay, you know what, Michael? No. Iron is not going to become the new boxes. You know what will become the new boxes? I can't tell you, but there's a joke I made in my previous YTP that Joel seems to think will really catch on, and I can't seem, and I have to agree. It's going to be hilarious. Okay, alright. Let's try this.
Iron.
Let's change the speed, bump it up to double. Okay. Alright. And now let's loop that with the previous iron. And let's see how that sounds. Okay. Not ungodly or awful. At least twice. Let's see how it sounds 4 times. Okay, so what's up, boxes? Okay, just watch the previous YTP collab. It's on Chase's channel. Joel still has it unlisted, but it's on Chase's channel. If you really wanted to look at it, you can. You'll see that there's a whole boxes joke in that. It's really, really quality top humor. Okay, so that's going to be enough iron for me. I'm just going to loop it again, but I don't need any more irons. This is going to, I have 2 iron sound bites, and I don't need any more. Okay, yeah, it's not the greatest, but you know what, I don't care. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this and Control C, and then put it down here, Control V, and align it properly there, and change the speed. So, oh, whoops, I need to separate the audio and the video. Delete the audio. And align that there. Control C and paste it there. Oh, really? Come on, don't do that to me. Control C. What? Alright, fine. We'll do this. Control V, slide it. What are you doing? Come on. Why can't I move this properly? That's stupid. There's one. Okay. Alright, well, that'll have to do. And delete the audio, and then just put this in. Oh my god, really? Alright, just insert. There, that time it lined up right. Now let's see if this one's gonna line up right. And we gotta slide it down. Okay, nothing's gonna line up properly. That's unfortunate. Come on. Come on, let's do this right. Let's do this right. There we go. So now, oh, whoops, we need to copy this one. Control C, put this one down here. At this point, at this part right there, Control V, and then put this one in there, shorten it again, and now we're going to Control C all that, and put it right down here, and then put that at the end, and there we go. So now, hopefully, we got a bunch of iron. Great. Too many iron for me. Okay, but we've still got, what's this? Oh, it was at the end of the, what? Oh, okay. So here's the iron, all in its full entire glory. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take out one of these long irons, and I'm going to take out one of these medium length irons. I could have just deleted the gap there. I know, don't tell me. Okay, so now it picks up speed a little bit better, and I don't need this last two. They're a bit repetitive. Okay. Okay, so that's enough iron. Okay, the original tape was the funniest. So you use Cyberlink. Yes, I do. I do use Cyberlink. I use Cyberlink Power Director 14 Deluxe. So I think it's Deluxe. There are a couple other ones. There's like Ultra, and then there's Ultimate, and I can't keep them all straight. But anyway, here's the iron. This is just with sound. I'll add the actual iron pictures in later. And let me stretch this out. Oh boy, it's doing that. Okay. Never mind then. Guess we won't be doing that. Okay. See how this sounds. So let's find some iron. Why don't we? What is this? This is offline. Don't need that one. Let's find some iron. Alright. So, and we might even use Iron Man. And we can use like one of these irons too. So, let's see what else we can find. So we can use like an actual ironing kind of like this, or we can use an iron that's more like this. But what I want to do first is only get large pictures, so we don't get much pixelation. Here's a good one. View image. This is a nice big one. Save image as. We want to call this iron. And we want to go back in here, insert picture, pictures, here we go. And we want it iron. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put iron in for this one. And what we want to do is probably do some kind of chroma key so we get rid of that background. And that looks good. And doesn't need to be perfect or anything. we want to scale it down slightly so we have more room for more iron later, because we're definitely going to be using more iron later. Maybe twist it so that it's funnier and put it right in the middle for now. I could do some kind of keyframing where I'm actually rotating the iron and moving it across the screen, but yeah. Will I be streaming in about an hour or so? Definitely not. I actually have to go in about 15 minutes. So hopefully I'll be able to finish this iron joke, and then we'll kind of, you know, then I'll get off. And then, I don't know. We might be doing another, I really want to do another one of these live streams of editing, especially of YTP editing. So I'll probably be doing that, but I don't know when the next one will be, because I don't want to do it during the week, even though I totally could. Although, what do you guys think? I'll actually ask you guys right now. What do you guys think? Should I actually do some live streams during the week? I know you guys probably will have school, obviously, except Tuesday, right? Tuesday's election day. I actually have school off on Tuesday, but I don't know if you guys do. I also know Friday is a day off from school, so maybe I'll do it on Friday. We'll see. But if you guys actually want, I can do it any day of the week. If you guys, this is pretty much all I'm going to be working on until I'm done with this one. Then I'll probably go and get another. Then I'll start some more building. But let's keyframe this. Clip attributes. Yeah. So if you guys want, I can do live streams during the week. So if you just let me know if you want to do that. Just tell me in the comments now. I can easily do that. So let's maybe change the scale a little bit. So right at the beginning, it's in the same spot. So we want it to maybe start off screen. So let's go 25% and move it off screen like that. And then at the very end, it's going onto the screen. So maybe we want it to go right. We probably want it to stay on the screen. And here's the other thing, we want it to last this long too. So it's going in, it's coming in, and we want it to actually come into the screen by right here, and we want it to stay on the screen. I'm homeschooled. Every day is a day off. Okay, then there's your answer, I guess. I don't have it off Tuesday, but I don't have school Wednesday through Friday next week and 2 weeks after that. Okay, so, I mean, that's obviously just one person, but at least it sounds like editing or doing a live stream after school isn't too much of a problem for a lot of people. Also, Michael, yeah, I know about Dominos. About Dominos, are you fine with me getting all the videos prepared for the game? Yeah, if you want to, yeah, go right ahead. I can actually play along this time if you do that, which is probably not the best, but anyway, I'll be terrible at that game. By the way, we're planning on doing, actually, I don't know if I should tell you. I won't tell you guys. Sorry. I don't know if I should, that's why. So, okay, so iron comes in. You guys can't really see it. It's really small. It's fit. Back to keyframe. So here we go. We got the iron coming in on the screen, and then it stays there for the rest of the whole iron joke. Okay, now I want to do some rotation as well. So we'll add some rotation to this, and then we'll make, so as it's coming in, maybe it's rotated just a bit. So 75, let's go back to 75 so you can actually still see the main picture. So it's rotated about 90 degrees or so, close enough. And then right about here, it's rotated even more. Right about here, it's totally like upside down, and then at here, it's right side up. Actually, yeah, it's right side up, close enough. So it's gonna really spin unevenly, but might be fine. Okay, let's see how that looks.
Iron.
So then it just kind of continues spinning, which is actually fine. Not that bad. Maybe it would be good on Friday. I get out of school earlier than usual that day. Okay. So yeah, I assume that Friday is. Wait, you have school on Friday? Oh well, yeah. If you're, are you? I don't know. Never mind. So yeah, this looks good. So let's do another picture of iron. Let's get some more pictures here. Let's use a different one other than that. So let's go back and use one of these. It's just like a regular iron. View image. Zoom in. These are nice quality images, aren't they? And we'll call this iron 2. And go back, insert this, and we're going to just search for iron 2. Iron 2. Open that up, and put this in the next time he says iron. There's going to be a lot of layering here, and they're going to have a ton of pictures on top of each other. Oh, good, it's transparent too. I don't even have to chroma key this. That's perfect. Okay, so let's scale it down a bit, and let's rotate it too. And let's have this one rotate across the screen that way. So let's save that. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go keyframe. So if you guys don't know what keyframes are, it's basically just allowing you to move a picture or modify a picture and then make smooth transitions between each of the points. So I'll do a little bit of a, tiny tutorial here. So basically at the start, this is the start point, right? And I can drag this through and it'll move everything through. So now it's at the end, and this is when the picture goes away, basically. So at the beginning, where do I want it? Well, I want it to come onto the screen, so I don't want it to be on the screen at first. So let's move it off the screen. At the very end, let's go to the end. I want it to be on the screen way over here. So let's move it over there. Okay. And I don't know why. And this one, we want to get rid of that one because this one's the one that's making it go all the way over to the other side. So remove that one. Oh, what the heck. Remove keyframe and change this one so that it's way over there. Hold on, why can't I do this? That's very weird. Forget the tutorial. I don't know why this isn't working. There's some weird things going on here. I've got it coming in and then going back really quickly, and that's just going to look stupid. What I want is something totally different. So right now, it looks like it comes into the screen, goes way over there, and then jumps back at the last second. Or maybe not. Oh, it doesn't. Interesting. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we want him to say iron and then end right about there, and this is where we want the iron to be at the end. So we're going to put the iron there. I know I'm doing this really rough. I'm sorry. So iron. And then it moves off the screen for some reason. Okay, let's go back into keyframe, and now we want to change the rotation. So here, it doesn't really matter. Here, we want the rotation to be like 90 degrees. And then here or so, we want the rotation to be 180 degrees. Here or so, we want the rotation to be 270. And then here, we want the rotation to be back there again. And then as it's rotating through, it's going to keep rolling, which is funny. So Now we've got 2 irons in here. We're going to see how this actually looks. So, so I don't feel like doing the rotation and movement for every single iron. So what I will do is just have static motion for all the other ones, because these are really short ones. So what I'll do is just put in the picture of, atomic number and stuff like that. I'll put in like a nuclear structure, and then I'll put in Iron Man. A lot of these could be pretty funny, but these first couple are actually moving ones. So there's just gonna be a ton of iron. And okay, let's keep scrolling down. Let's see. I mean, I wonder what other suggested words are here. Iron Maiden. That might be funny. Iron texture. What's this? No, that's going to look terrible. That's not an actual image. Let's go back and... Whoops. Let's just go back and do this. And keep it at large. Let's just use this. This one looks good. I don't even know if this is actually iron. Looks like it. Iron pyrite. But yeah. Use this one. Save image. Iron 3. Whoops. Sorry I missed your answer on how long. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be going in just a couple minutes, actually. I have until 4 o'clock my time. And for you, yeah, that'll be the same time for you. Okay, back to the YTP. Insert picture. Iron 3. Insert that. Drag this down. Put it here. You know what? I might make them rotate. I won't do a movement, but I will make them rotate. Whoops, this was supposed to go to the end. The other thing I will do is chroma key this. I'm not going to bother trying to get all the tolerances right and everything, because, like, honestly, I don't care that much. I will scale it down and put it right about here. So now there's a bunch of iron. Well, rotate's going to be useless because it's going to be moving anyway. Okay, so home. Keyframe it. Okay, the rotation's like that. Insert a keyframe for that. Go to the end, or go to right about here, and we want the rotation to be... Okay, which direction do the other ones rotate in? They both go that way. So we want this one to rotate this way. See how that looks. Yeah, that's better. Okay, right about there, we want it to keep rotating. And keep rotating. And keep rotating. No, why are you going back the other way? Stop. And then this one needs to be like upside down or something. So that way, it's always rotating the opposite direction as the other ones. Okay, there's a moment where it like kind of stops, but it's going to be funnier if it just continues that way. So now they're all going to be rotating, and I'm going to add a couple more irons in here. Favorite video of 2016 so far? Oh boy. I'm going to have to say 11 Inventions 4. That's so far my favorite. And good picture of Iron Man without any background color that I could easily... Yeah, this one's good. I can easily chroma key out. This looks like a rendering rather than like an image from a movie. This is actually a really good picture. Okay, save image. Call this one Iron 4, even though it's Iron Man. It's going to be easier to find that way when I look back and see all my pictures of iron. Open that up, put in Iron Man. Oh boy. Actually, hold on. I want to make sure I got it in the right position. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. I'm gonna have to go at pretty much at a moment's notice, but I'll continue until I see that. Oh wow. Okay, so I don't even need to chroma key it at all. Perfect. I chose a good image then. And let's put this one. Maybe you know what? I might make it bigger than all the other ones. It might be funnier that way. Oh, you know what would be good? Okay, all right. This will probably be the last thing that I have time for. I'm gonna make him big, like really big, and then just make him fly across the screen. Well, I'm not gonna use Tony Stark because then it's technically Tony Stark and not Iron Man. You see what I'm saying? So, no. Sorry about that. I know what you're saying, but I think it's funnier when it's actually Iron Man. Okay, and we can move this down again. I'm good now. I don't need that high. Okay, so we want at the beginning. We want him to be off screen. So like right about there. And then at the end. Oh my god, it's glitching out so much. And we want at the end, he'll be way off the screen. Alright, like that. Okay, so as he's saying iron, he'll be whooshing across the screen. See how it looks. Yeah. It was a PNG file. If you didn't know, images with a checkerbound background have an invisible background. I did know that. I just did not notice it when I was looking at it here because it didn't have it here.
They're not here yet, but
okay.
Be forewarned that we may have to.
Yeah, I saw the time. It was 4 o'clock. So. Yep. Okay. So yeah. I didn't see a checkerbound background. What did you call it? Checkerboard background here or here, so I didn't know. But yeah, PNG files usually do, especially if they're supposed to be, I guess. If they're supposed to be, like, okay, come on, why are you not off the screen? You're supposed to be off the screen. Oh, that's why. Never mind, Control Z. I didn't have him at the very beginning. At the very beginning, he's off the screen. Yeah, so once I render it, it'll smooth. It'll flow a lot smoother. But you know what? That actually might be enough irons, honestly, because once you play it, like there's so much, and then the whole Iron Man flying across the screen. It's like, so maybe I'll just put more. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll see what I can do with iron element. Trying to find a good one. Yeah, this will work. Image. Oh great, it's got a copyright thing on it. That's stupid. No, we're not using that. Just use this. Looks good. It's small, but I'm not going to use a size bigger than that anyway. Iron 5. Back here, import Iron 5. Open that up and place it in. Dun 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 dun. Not very exciting. So this one, I do need to chroma key this one. Okay, and we're gonna go chroma key. This one's gonna chroma key really well because it's just a white background. Save that off. Go back to the beginning of this and keyframe. And I'm just gonna have this one spinning in the corner probably. I'll have it really small and just kind of spinning down in the corner where nothing else is right now. And go to the end. Oh, whoops. Okay, here. I did not do this correctly. We need 0.407 and 0.229. 407, 229. 407 and 229. 7. It should automatically update the other one, right? No. Okay. Oh, 0.229, not 600. Oh, God, what the heck? Oh, you have to go now? Down in musica y gato? Not good. Okay, well, I was able to get it exactly. That's good. Okay, so it's gonna move slightly, but that's fine. I mean, maybe I could even make it rotate into the middle or something, or maybe rotate up, or just slide up or something. I don't know. Okay, that'll be good. All right, so here we want rotation, and we want to make this rotate just a bit, so 90 degrees probably. Rotate a little bit more at the halfway point. Also rotated 180. And then at the 3/4 point, it's rotated all the way around this way. And then at the final point, it's going all the way back that way. Great. Nope. One more. There, that's correct. Something like that. This is going to be so complicated. Okay, that's enough iron. That's more than enough iron. I had enough iron like 10 minutes ago. Oh, okay. I'm sorry the screen is so small too. I should have made this bigger. I'll play it at full speed now, and you can tell me what you guys think. It probably won't play all that smoothly, but at least you'll be able to see what's going on.
Iron.
Yeah, so that's about it. It's it's literally just, let's see, 0 to, no, that's not right. Okay, movie 24, 23, and it ends at 27, 20. It's like, it's literally just a 3-second joke with that much effort going into it, making all the pictures rotate and all that garbage. Okay, but anyway, I have to go at any moment now, so I guess I really don't want to get started on another thing. But I will collect some ideas from you guys if you have anything to say. I'll play the whole thing through, too, of what I have so far. Yeah, definitely not boxes. Yeah. Let's hope this works.
Should we just get started?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's not gonna work.
Let's get started. If you were stuck on the West Coast, would you quit kidnapping ladies?
Okay.
No.
Oh.
I don't know why you're still hearing this audio. I'm gonna cut this, split it, and mute this. 10 out of 10 would iron again. Very true. I hope we do get to iron again.
Let's get started. If you were stuck on the West Coast, would you quit kidnapping ladies? No. No.
Oh gosh.
Come on. I wish it would play smoother. But come on, here we go.
I actually got into one everyone and no one was you can see, my last risky project, I don't ever build lines. It is terrible.
Okay, so that's the whole thing so far. Oh gosh, just realized that Joel wrote that comment specifically for this video. You would be right. And then he told me about inspect element, and I'm like, oh, wait, no. Chase told me about inspect element, and I'm like, oh, duh. But yeah, he did in fact write that for everyone, for everything. Wait, for everything? No, he wrote that for this video. Okay, so yeah, there's this really funny moment. He says, urinating on everyone. I actually got into urinating on everyone, and no one would know. And then there's this screen that just says, why did I make this? And then there's a urinating sound effect. That's part of what makes it funny, because he says urinating rather than urinating. But anyway, so that's this part here.
I actually got into everyone and no one would know.
And then Alex, there's a point where he says, get your stuff together, so I have that in the background too. Wait, Joel, have you been here this whole time? Because you haven't been commenting anything, and I thought out of everyone, you probably would be the one to most likely comment, so. Haha, this is great, yeah. It's going to be really good. I've gotten a little bit better with YTP editing over the past some time. So not as terrible as it used to be. The Kinetic 4 YTP is just not the greatest, but this one is pretty good. Then Joel, I don't know if you've been here this whole time. You need to tell me. Okay, so let's see what other things. I want to do something with the whole I've got a gun thing. But I don't know what to do with that necessarily. Okay, yeah, you've been here this whole time, so you really get to see everything that I've been working on, which is great. I'll try to see if I can get some of these jokes to actually play through more smoothly. Well, I've been building, so I wasn't commenting too much. Okay, that makes sense. So let's see. There's one of the shortest jokes in here is the one about I don't think I'm subscribed to Flash Domino, but it doesn't seem to be playing through smoothly.
I don't think I'm subscribed to Flash.
Come on, you. Oh wait, that might actually be right. Come on, let's smoothly play this through.
I don't think I'm subscribed to Flash Domino.
As you can see, my last.
Yeah. So Alex looks up quickly and he says, "What?" Or what JonTron says, "What?"
As you can see, my last.
So yeah, and then there's also some rotation on that, so that's why it's not very smoothly. And then he says, in my last risky project, I never build lines, and it was terrible.
As you can see, my last risky project, I don't ever build lines. It is terrible.
So then there's text on the screen that says no lines, and then also there's text on the screen that says very terrible, or all very terrible.
As you can see, my last risky project.
There it is. There's the no lines thing. There's also a warped effect on the picture.
I don't ever build lines.
So there's I don't ever build lines, and then here's the all very terrible.
It is terrible. Iron.
And then there's the iron thing that I just finished. So we're gonna save this. I haven't saved it yet. That's hard to believe. Not really. It's really easy to believe. Okay. So I'll give you guys a sneak peek of the one I've already done. I'm not gonna do too much. So Joel, don't get freaked out. Okay. There you go. There you go. That's all I'm gonna give you. Okay. So before I actually have to get forced off of this live stream, I'm at a good stopping point. I'm gonna stop it here, just so that I can, not have to end in the middle of something. So it was great to have you guys on here. I really enjoyed having you guys suggest some ideas. I really enjoyed. It's kind of boring editing these alone. So I'm glad I got to do it with you guys here and seeing how I actually make one of these. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here. And by the way, yes, that is it. That's all I'm gonna show you guys. You guys don't get to see it yet. All right, but anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you guys. I'll be doing another live stream probably pretty soon. I might do one Tuesday, depending on who shows up. I might do one on Friday. May you only build tricks for the rest of your miserable life. Pretty much. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, can't change that anyway. Alright, never mind. Alright, see you guys.